to another video in my Investing Live series. Now, this is episode 4, and if you're new to the concept of this series, it's basically me investing my own money. Every episode, I deposit $100 into a Robinhood account that I started specifically for this series, and then we watch that portfolio grow over time. Now, I try to upload, one episode every other week. Sometimes it might be 3 weeks, but make sure that you are subscribed and turn on those notifications so that you're alerted when I do upload. And if you are new to Free to Be, we cover financial literacy here and track my journey to financial independence. And hopefully by doing that, I'm bringing you guys some valuable content that you can use in your journey to financial independence as well. Now, as always, I am not a financial expert or advisor in any kind of way. You should always do your own independent research and diligence before investing your hard-earned money. But this channel is really focused on my journey. And if you do learn something from my journey, then hopefully that helps you in your journey or on your journey as well. So like I said, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you take a moment and just subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss any kind of new uploads. Again, I try to upload a new episode within this series at least once every other week, but sometimes it may go a little bit longer. So now we are on episode 4, and jumping over to my Robinhood account, you can see that we are now have invested $400 into this account. And as of today, we have actually had a little bit of growth. So we are actually up about 3.6%, almost 3.7% in terms of our portfolio. So that's really good. And the strategy I have has been working so far, and I'm going to continue sticking with that strategy. And we'll pick some little bits of shares today up as well. And again, my strategy is always investing $100. I break that out into buckets. 40% of that, or $40, will go to ETF or index fund, something that's stable but also growing. 30% goes into a blue chip stock. 20% goes into something that's speculative on my end, and then 10% of that is invested in cryptocurrency. Now you'll notice there's an extra little 31 cents here in this week's deposit, and that's because one of these shares, I believe it was this Schwab ETF, that actually paid out a dividend. And so because it was such a small amount, I don't think that it reinvested it. But it's okay. We will go ahead and invest that today as part of the $100. But as you can see, we're up on episode 4, and we have $400 here invested. And you see we took a little dip, but now it's kind of rebounded and going up in a positive manner. Now again, this is just to show you that you can do this technique and use this technique on within your own portfolio, whether it's $100, $1,000, $100,000. This is something that I think would work. But again, before you do any investing, make sure you do your own research. If you need to consult with any professionals, make sure you do that as well. So we're going to go ahead and start making some purchases. So the first thing I like to do is allocate 10% to cryptocurrency. Again, here, I'm going to take that additional 31 cents and throw that in there as well. So we're going to buy $10.31 worth of Bitcoin today. Now Bitcoin has bounced back. It was at a little bit of a low a little while ago, in the 30,000s, but it got as high as I believe it looks like 47,000 today. And if you look over the past week, I think that was the high too. I think 47,000 is as high as it's gone over the past few weeks. But we're gonna go ahead and make our purchase. So we're gonna go ahead and buy $10.31 worth of Bitcoin. We're going to review this order, and we are going to submit it. And very straightforward. Again, guys, Robinhood is a very easy platform to use if you're just getting started and are new to Robinhood. If you use the link in the description of this video, you'll get a free share when you sign up. I'll get a free share as well, but you'll be on your way and easily able to invest and start your investing journey. So now we have $90 left. We're going to go back to our home page. And we're going to go to Pubmatic. This is one of the speculative stocks that I've been tracking and I've been investing in slowly. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some more of this one, about $20 worth. But I did want to point out that on Robinhood, you can also learn more about the company itself as well: CEO, number of employees, year founded, some statistics about where the stock has been and going. Very valuable information when you're initially doing some research here. Again, I pointed this out before, but you have analyst ratings here too. And right now, this is one where the analysts are pretty high on it. So we're going to go ahead and pick up $20 worth today. So we're going to go ahead and pick this up here. So we're going to go and place this order. And it says that we can, well, because the market's closed right now, we're not able to buy fractional shares. And we're going to go ahead and queue this order based on our fractional purchase. So we're going to go ahead and place this purchase here. It was just giving us a message that since it's after hours, an after hours purchase, you were going to have to queue this up. So it was going to it's going to trigger tomorrow. And basically tomorrow morning, I'll get confirmation that $20 worth of this Pubmatic was picked up for me. So with that said, we have $70 left. We're going to go back here. And I have been really high on this Vanguard fund. So I'm going to pick up about $40 worth of this fund today. Again, if you look at this fund over the past 5 years, it's an S&P ETF. It's been, going where the market's been going, where the S&P 500 is going. And this is one of those where as, shares or as companies start falling in and out of that top 500, portfolio within the market, those get subbed out. So this is kind of always going to be trending positively, even though you will have dips every few years, every maybe 6 months or so, you'll see little dips, but in the grand scheme of things, it's going to be a positive outcome. So I'm going to pick up $40 worth of the Vanguard SP 500 fund. Here we go. Put in $40. Go ahead and review this order and go ahead and place it. This is again going to be queued up for tomorrow. So we're done here. Now I have about $30 left. We're going to go back and we're going to pick up something new. So these are my current holdings right here, and you can see the portfolio starting to get a little diverse here. We have a couple of funds. We have an S&P fund, we have a broad market fund, we have some blue chip stocks like Disney, Apple, Microsoft. We have the couple speculative ones that I'm following as well. And now we want to pick up another blue chip company. Now, if you've heard the news, Amazon and Google actually will be splitting shares in June. I believe they're both going to be doing a 20-to-1 forward split. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit of Amazon today. And probably over the next few videos, I'll pick up some more Amazon and Google ahead of the split, because, once it splits, it'll actually, increase my holding, even though the actual amount I hold, the value of it won't increase. My holdings will appear to increase, which is a good thing, because then, as the price keeps going up, now you have a whole share or maybe a couple shares in your portfolio. So we're going to go ahead and pick up some Amazon, which I believe is down today too. The market overall was pretty down today. And so you can see it's about 2.5% down, $45. But right now it's at $3,281 a share. Come this summer in June, that will change. But for today's purposes, we're going to go ahead and pick up $30 worth of Amazon. And you can see that this is very little. But again, once the split occurs, the quantity will increase, even though the value will stay the same for the short term. So let's go ahead and review this order and place this as well. And now that's done. Okay. So that is my $400 invested in the portfolio. Again, this is my current portfolio in terms of what I hold. In the next video, I will probably allocate my speculative $20 or the riskier investment into something new. I will also probably pick up something new in terms of a blue chip stock, probably going to be Google. And then I'll find a new fund and show you guys how I locate, a fund and allocate some new money there as well. So again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you turn on those notifications so that you can follow my progress. As it stands today, portfolio is up, so that's always a positive thing. Up almost 3.7%, which is pretty good compared to maybe your traditional investing or savings strategies. So up 3.5%, almost 3.75%, 7%. Given that I've only been doing this now with this portfolio for 2 months, I'd say that's a pretty good return. So we'll continue building on this, see where it's stands at the end of the year. Over the next couple years, we'll see where it is. So make sure you stay tuned and track the progress. And until next time, we'll see you guys.